Hello my friends and welcome, my name is Dennis and this is the latest update from Ukraine. Let's go to this military map because we have some of the good news for Ukrainian army even though Russia took some of the territory in Donetsk region. So let me show you. It was yesterday and day before yesterday, last night actually they moved forward Vodene, taking some of the territory. They used around 200 armored vehicles and tanks for that attack, but they lost around 500 soldiers in a single one. So my friends, totally per day they lost 950 soldiers. Usually they lose 300 soldiers up to 500, but it is the record for the Russian army. They concentrated too many forces at the same spot and our artillery was ready for that particular attack and they were just demolished. It all happened near to the Donetsk airport. I used to fly there, quite a nice airfield, long runway, 4 kilometers. But from the information I got, this area is totally demolished for now and Russian forces retreated back. We don't see it on this military map update, but we're gonna see it in the future. So great success for Ukrainian army. On the south part, the front line is not moving. However, we got the information from different resources that Russia is moving out their artillery systems from this area. It means that they're moving away their army. Basically, they also moved from the Chernobylivka airfield, but also they're constructing some of the defense lines against Ukrainian forces. So for us, it would be very hard to get the city under control. And our officials say that we're gonna take the city till the new year 2023. On the north side there is no new updates, my friends. The front line is stable. However, we got the information that Ukrainian army is getting ready for one more jump to attack this area in Kharkiv region and also Lugansk. Our main points are Svatove and Kremina. If the front line is stable, it doesn't mean that there is no any fighting. The fighting is very hard. Russian army is boiling there and they moved new reinforcements, including mobilized soldiers that are in lack of the military experience. And today I'm gonna show you how Russians may drive their BTRs, destroying themselves in Ukraine. The rest parts of the front lines without any changes. And now let me tell you something, my friends. I want to tell you about the scammers on my channel. So if you see the comments like that, just under your comment, under my videos, do not pay attention, my friends. I try to block everyone who's using my picture and some sort of the number. I do not have WhatsApp account. I do not have Facebook. Yes, I do have the Telegram group, but you may find it only in a video description or in my own pinned comment. So do not follow scammers, do not feed them. They may ask you to donate, they may ask you for some help. I personally do not need any help and your donations are preferable. They all in a pinned comment or in a video description. So I just want to warn you, since I have a very big and wide audience and some of you may not know about the scammers, so be aware. Mobilized Russian soldiers are so afraid going to fight in Ukraine that they are putting some sand in a few tanks of their BTRs and other armored vehicles. It's the first time I see like that. But maybe it's just a can standing on a BTR. Maybe it's just a fake video. Oh no, it goes directly to the fuel tank somewhere. I think it is the fuel tank, and smart move from the Russian soldier. Great, we'll have the air defense systems delivered to Ukraine by Italy together with France. Those are SAMP-T and also a Spade air defense systems, and we need those because Russia still continue to use rockets and drones to hit our infrastructure. Bayraktar is going to put air-to-air missiles to Ukrainian drones, and probably with the help of the TB2 and other types of the drones will be able to fight against the Shahid Iranian kamikaze drones. Yes, drones matter in a modern day war. Oh, this video I want to show you, my friends. Russian soldiers went under artillery fire, and I cannot show you the full version of this video because it's against YouTube policy. This video will be just restricted, but still I will show you the last part of it. Then the Russians are running away on BTR. So basically they are on BTR BTR is driving somewhere with on a high speed, and this guy just losing the cap, but it's not the worst thing that expects them. They basically go from the road and turn over and collapse. I don't know, maybe someone was injured. This guy who was filming, I didn't put the audio here, but he was screaming. Probably he was jammed with this BTR or something. It's just scary. More awesome news from Italy. They will send up to 30 units of the self-propelled artillery systems M109L. Those are 155mm, very effective, and we already been using them on the front lines, but it's the first time that we got them from Italy. Awesome. You know, I worry a little bit that Berlusconi is some kind of the mate of the new Prime Minister of Italy, and Berlusconi continued to say that Putin is his friend and it's better not to give weapons to Ukraine, but still we have the deal and Italy supports us with weapons. It's awesome. After the recent drone attack on Sebastopol harbor, Russia decided to left the grain agreement, but today Ukraine together with Turkey and United Nations agreed to restart the deal, and we're gonna send 14 more ships this Monday to the Turkish coast. I hope Russia would not do anything. Those ships are mainly freighted by the international companies. Yes, they deliver the Ukrainian grains, but they work for many other foreign companies. So it's not in the interest of Russia to attack those ships. However, today Russians claim that those drones were sent from the commercial ships that went from Odessa port. Interesting. Finland will allow NATO to place nuclear weapons on border with Russia. Yes, Finland has a long border with Russia, and I think they should have NATO bases on their territory because it's security. However, still there are two countries that didn't sign the agreement for Finland and Sweden to join NATO. Those are Hungary and Turkey. But after all, I think they will sign that membership. The New York Times said that it was a Ukrainian attack on Sebastopol harbor using Western-made weapons. Maybe, but it could be also a Russian provocation to stop the grain traffic from Ukraine. This is the Bloomberg article saying that Russia increases the export of the refrigerators, washing machines, vacuum cleaners and everything to Russia, and mainly Russia does it for chips. They remove those from the washing machine, for example, and put it to Iskander to calculate coordinates to fire rockets somewhere to Ukraine. And because of that, we definitely see the logic of the Russian soldiers who take everything from Ukrainian houses, including washing machines. Probably they have some kind of compensations from their command. There was some of the investigation done based on the video from the drone camera. The drone was a small boat that was filming the attack on those big ships of Russia, and investigation says that that particular ship was Admiral Makarov because it has the same specific types, marks or whatever. And finally we have this video, and let me put the final footage. So here you can see the last photo, the last picture taken by the drone, and it went to the aft part of the ship. Yet we don't know whether Admiral Makarov, the new flagship after Moscow, whether it was destroyed or damaged, or what kind of damage it sustained. So far, my friends, there is no any kind of official information. Only official resource here is the Russian Marine Fleet, and I think they will not provide any kind of the information to the public. Lavrov, or we call him Tired Horse, said that Russia is ready for the agreements with Ukraine. So they are like this big clumsy boxer who missed the punch in the face, and now everything is blurry for Russia. All right, we don't know what to do. Let's negotiate. We need the time to build our new forces and fight back. But my friends, our Western allies together with Ukraine will not let Russia to take a breath. We're gonna fight them very hard until they leave Ukrainian territory. So yeah, today's statistics, my friends: plus 950 Russian soldiers. So totally they lost 71,200. That's the huge number. I know that these statistics could not be very precise, but it's been confirmed by some of the Russian resources. They basically paid the compensations for the families, and that information became public, and figures there are very close to the number you see nowadays on the screens. With Western weapons, Ukraine is turning the tables in artillery war. It means that on the south part of the front line near to Kherson, in Kherson region, we have the superiority in artillery over the Russian side. It happened the first time during this war. I think the best artillery system that we have is the Panzerhaubitze 2000. It's probably the best in the world, but they are still very new, and some of the units have some of the bugs, and we send them to Lithuania and they have the factory there. Germans came to Lithuania, they fix those Panzerhaubitzes, and then they deliver those to Ukraine. Awesome. My friends, I'm gonna keep you updated on situation here in Ukraine. Now, don't forget to press the like to this video, and also if you want to support me financially, there are some of the links in a video description just below. You may support me on Patreon, PayPal, or Donatella, whichever is more convenient for you. I wish you a peaceful sky wherever you are. Have a great time.